Good morning, everyone. I thought that I would share my homework from yesterday. So looking at, what is my plan to start deserving what I want from life. And the three things that I came up with was that I really deserve love. And mostly I deserve love from myself. I deserve to love myself because I certainly don't love and believe in myself as much as I could. And I really want to love myself more because I can't love anyone else or get love from anyone else until I totally love myself. So I'm really deserving of loving myself, and some of the plans that I already have in place and things that I might add is a combination of doing some mirror work, doing a lot of awareness around self-talk, and also my reactions to things, people and places that happen. What was the trigger for that? Why did that happen, and why did I react the way that I did, and what does that mean for me, and how can I change that? So that's been a really helpful exercise that I've been doing for quite a few months now, just really being aware and looking at what I focus on. I'd like to learn how to do my makeup properly because I think that would be kind of cool to feel a bit more like a woman. Don't know the last time that I totally felt like a woman, so I think that that would be really cool to be able to do that. I've always been blessed to have relatively good skin in a lot of ways, and especially on my face, so I would probably like to learn how to look after that better now that I'm getting a little bit older. Just things that might help me to take care of it so that it stays vibrant for as long as it can. I really like to do something about my teeth, so brushing my teeth, having some dental work done. I think that would go a long way towards helping me love myself, because when I smile and things like that, I'm always self-conscious about how kind of yucky my teeth are at the moment. So I really deserve to love myself more and to believe in myself more, because I definitely don't believe in myself. So backing myself a little bit more, just getting in and saying yes to things and working out how I'm going to do them later is probably a good way to go there. I really deserve to be fit and healthy in mind, body and spirit. So doing my daily meditation has been really helpful. Cutting out most processed sugar from my diet, kind of going with 80% of the time if I'm doing, eating good 80% of the time. So raw food, a bit more protein, a bit more vegetables. Well, let's face it, a bit more. I didn't have any in my diet up until a month ago. Moving my body every day, so I've been going to the gym nearly every day. I have a bike that I ride now, and just doing a bit more walking and looking forward to incorporating some other exercise. And I deserve to be fit and healthy because I want to be able to spend time with my grandkids and run after them and do those things. And I think that my health does impact on a lot of other areas of my life. So that's my plan for that. And my last one is that I deserve financial freedom. I pay myself out about this a lot. My father's daughter, many years ago, I had a really huge gambling problem and probably gambled in excess of $30,000 or $40,000 before I finally left him. I've gambled through most of my daughter's definitely primary school years and into her high school years, and the things like that still are left over from that, just not having money for anything. As soon as money comes in, having to spend it all out. Some of the behaviours that are left from that, because I would spend so much money on gambling that I would have a lot of bills and a lot of debts, and so people wanted to ring me up all the time, so I don't answer my phone, and that still carries forwards to me now. I find it really hard to answer the phone when it's a number that I don't know, and how can you get new business if you're not answering phone numbers that you don't know? So there's a lot of behaviours that are left over from my past gambling, and then even recovering from gambling, because part of that was to give away total control of my money, to have very limited money. All the money that came in had to go out straight away, and because I was still at high risk in the early stages, even just that getting rid of money so that I didn't have it, so I couldn't actually spend it on gambling. So I find a lot of those behaviours are still left now. So even when I get paid, I might not need to spend all that money right now, right this second, but I find I still have this this really huge behavior about I've got to get rid of it, I've got to get rid of it, I've got to get rid of it. I can't actually have money on me, and I'm not going to be able to advance any further into the future financially unless I really deal with getting rid of those behaviors that I don't need anymore, because they serve me at a time of my life, but they don't serve me anymore. And I really deserve to have financial abundance, because I have a lot of hi, hello Leslie, hello Joe. Yeah, I have a lot of guilt, I suppose, and a lot of feelings left over, that I left my ex-husband, $40,000 in debt in quite a bad way, that my daughter didn't have everything that she might have had from me emotionally and financially as she was growing up. And that I don't deserve to have money. Like, there's a big part of me that goes, you don't deserve to have money because look at everything that you've done with it, and when you've had it, you've just wasted it. And to top that off, I've lived with quite a lot of financial abuse from my partners and not actually had any money of my own or been able to have that. So I really need to look at how I'm going to start to unravel some of these old stories and beliefs and structures and habits that I have in place that serve me really well at the times of my life around money, but that don't serve me at all now. They just really drag me down, and they stop me from being able to advance into the future. So probably out of all of the things that I believe I deserve, the financial freedom is the one that I need to do the most work on. It's the one that still has the most emotional attachment to me, that I still feel really sad and stressed and unsure about what my path going forward is. I feel that in making quite a lot of positive inroads to that. I have joined a course that I'll be going to next week, and been having some mentoring and coaching around just looking at my money, looking at where it comes in, looking at my outgoings, maybe tackling things a little bit earlier instead of putting them off so they don't become huge problems for me. So that's my 3 things that I deserve, and thank you all very much for watching, and thank you, Joe. You're the best accountability buddy ever. I'm not doing so well myself at the moment, but thank you so much for offering your support. And I think just to know that you're there, and to know that if I really wanted to reach out, that I could reach out. I don't know if I can right now, but that's something that I'm certainly working on as well, is being able to reach out a little bit more to allow people to assist me with that. So, just know that because I know that you're there, and because I know that your support is there, that means like a huge amount to me, Joe. So thank you so much. And for everyone else, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to turning this off and reporting today's homework. So have a totally amazing day, whatever it is that you're doing, and I'm looking forward to us all finding more happy in our life. Bye-bye for now.